Alright, let me see if I remember how this is done. Hit this. Okay, and we're live. I mean, we were live like 5 minutes now, but now I can talk and you can see me. Hello everyone, how is it going? It's been a while. It's been quite a while. I'm definitely off my regular streaming schedule, but it's okay. I mean, I try and stream whenever I have the time and whenever I want to do something I want to share. And yeah, I thought this would be an interesting thing to do live. Mostly, in case you don't know, actually, let me find it. Like one of my very first attempts at making something VFXy was a tornado. Let me find a link for it. Yeah, that should work, maybe. Yeah, and that was like my very first attempt at VFX and stuff. And if I'm not mistaken, I actually never tried to make another tornado since, and I believe I can do much better now. Or at least, that's my opinion. By the way, I mean, I have it here too. And if anybody's interested, there's a small breakdown of how this is set up, like with all the different elements. Like you can even see the tornado mesh. Yeah, I'm gonna make it a whole lot better this time. It's actually gonna look like a tornado. And yeah, I mean, I'm curious to see how it will turn out, but yeah, I'll bring you along for the journey. I also have some references that I want to be, have in mind while making this effect. First one is this quite over-the-top tornado by Wolf Games, and this, which is much more stylized and much more clean and nice. It's this one by Wolf Games and this one respectively. Oh hey Specs! Hey, I'm no parade! Yeah, it's a VFX stream, welcome all! So yeah, these are my references for now. I will probably do something in between because this is like quite simple and this is quite overkill. But it's just something to keep in mind while making this, and we'll see how that goes. So first off, I'm gonna try and make everything from scratch, everything except my VFX master shader at least, but everything else is gonna be made here. And I don't think it should take too long, mostly because I'm not gonna add any actual animating, like making it appear or move or disappear or anything like that. It's just gonna be like an idle effect, like a looping idle effect thing. So yeah, probably it's not gonna be anything too much. Hey Sir Bunkin. Oh hey Renzi. Yeah, ragdoll cows. Oh, that would be awesome. Yeah, I think it won't fit the style, but I mean, I'm so tempted right now. Or like a whole barn just, flying around, that would be fun. But for now, I'm just gonna keep it VFXy and see where it takes us, because yeah, I'm not even sure what I'm making. We'll see how it goes. So, oh hey Bionic State, welcome to the stream. So, like right out of the gate, when I first made that first attempt at the tornado, I did it with like a modified cylinder. I mean, that's a good way to do it. Oh, and thanks for the follow, false bracket. I just saw it, sorry. That's a solid way to do it, but I've since found better ways, and I'm gonna share these with you because yeah, I've been enjoying Blender a lot lately, especially with the geometry node. I've been having maybe too much fun. So An approach that I tried the other day is this. So let's say that I have like this cool little bezier here, and actually let me just rotate the whole thing and move it over here, right? And then I can go ahead and add a screw modifier, and now we can play around and we can easily make a really cool tornado-y shape with this. I'm actually gonna extrude it to get a little, whoa, just once, just to get a little more out of it. Hey Sammy, welcome to the stream, you made it. Okay, no worries. I mean, it's probably gonna be uploaded afterwards if I'm satisfied with the effect. Which I'm probably gonna be. I'm feeling confident about this. Maybe. We'll see. Okay, so maybe a little more like this. I can also up the resolution a little bit, so maybe like... Oh wow, thanks for the subscription! So cool! Hey Yobe! Yeah, it's actually the classic way of making like wine glasses and vases, you know, just using a curve and a screw modifier. Like, yeah, this is a base. But I mean, it's also kind of tornado-y too, so, you know, it all kind of falls into place. You know what, I'm gonna add one more. Oh, jeez. Okay. And let me play around a bit. Just until I get a cool-looking shape, I guess. Also, I want this here. I'm not gonna keep it like symmetrical and all that. I'm gonna change it after I apply the modifier. I'm gonna have to fiddle quite a lot to get something I like. But I mean, it's so easy to do it when, you know, you can see how it's gonna look with the curves and all that. Blender is such a joy to use. And it's free, I can't believe this program is free. How much of my stream I prepare, how much is freestyle? It's like, if I had to put a percentage, it would be 98% freestyle. I mostly have no idea what I'm doing. In some cases I do like a small dry run if I wanna try a specific technique or something. So I did try making this shape before, just to see if, you know, this could work with like the curves and the screw modifier and all that. And I did get a nice tornado shape. I did share it in the Discord as well. And then, yeah, the rest I'm winging. Yeah, no, I did absolutely nothing more besides the screenshot I shared. I can't remember, you know what, I'm gonna pop open that screenshot because it looked cool there and I'm struggling to get it looking cool now. Ooh. Oh, thanks. It's just like a supposedly no copyright. I believe it's no copyright. Oh, it doesn't say it's no copyright. I think it should say that. Let's hope it's gonna be no copyright, because otherwise. Oh, it doesn't say that. Well, now you got me looking for different music just in case. But I think I have used something like that before, so. Okay, let's say I'm gonna change the music just in case. Yeah, it might be alright, but you know, just in case it's not, I wouldn't want my whole video to be uploaded on mute. Or I mean, actually it doesn't get muted most of the time, depending. It depends. Twitch mutes it, but YouTube just takes away all, like my whole monetization, which I don't care about or have. Yeah, I'm still on this domain of lo-fi. I mean, it's chiller to work with. Okay, I seriously cannot get a cool shape here. Oh, thanks for the follow. Okay, I think this is good enough. Okay, I'm gonna try this. Converting it to mesh. Okay. Okay, so first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna offset it because I don't want it to be like very yeah, just a little bit of offset here. Just making sure I don't chase the base. All right. Yeah, I think that's looking good. And another thing that I want to do here, because okay, let's check out our UVs. Like the UVs are actually looking pretty cool, and I think they correspond. Yeah. Wait. Oh, come on. Yeah. This is the lowest point, and this is the highest. So it's like it's going exactly as I want them to go. So that's cool. I do want them to fit on here. That'd be cool. So let me constrain that. I mean, they basically cover the whole thing, but it just won't be like it. Well, thanks for the follow, CDRTV. Alright, so one cool thing that I wanted to show is, okay, it's usually cool to have textures that go around like spiraling along the curve of the tornado. But right now, if I use, you know what, like a color grid texture, and I use that for my color, there we go. It's looking like that. It's fine, but it can be better. So one thing I also like to do here is, you know, take the top loop, again, proportional editing, and rotate the whole thing like this, like maybe even 360. Yeah, you see that? Like if I use a noise texture here, plus it gave me some, like this really nice shape. It got a bit less cylindrical, which is nice. And yeah, you have like, and if you get a noise texture flowing here, and you can see how that would flow if I grab these and move, remove the constraint and move those. Okay, on the X it's not so exciting, but on the Y, you see that? What it's doing in the middle? I think that's gonna look pretty cool. And I mean, it's pretty subdivided, but I might subdivide it once more, because I have some vertex displacement I want to do, probably, maybe. So it could be a good idea to, you know, have as much geometry as I can get. And yeah, this can flop around nicely. And I mean, if I want, I could use more proportional editing to make it even chunkier, or just change the shape all over, basically sculpt the thing. But I think I'm fine with that. Oh, I haven't seen how Elden Ring has like tornadoes and all that. Let me see that. Yeah, because I mean, I'm sorry to disappoint you, but I'm not a Souls fan. Trying to find these tornadoes. I think I saw some cool ones. Maybe. Are you talking about these? Like, they look cool, yeah. I mean, yeah, I could go that route, like and maybe these would actually be a good approach to have like a, you know, solid tornado of smoke that's not actually transparent, and maybe it has some transparency. But yeah, this is gonna be stylized and all that, so yeah, not a lot of smoky stuff probably. Again, as I mentioned, I'm winging it. I have no idea how this will turn out. I haven't even decided on what colors I want, so you know, we'll see about that. Let me find my models. Nope. VFX lab, yeah. Models. Oh crap! I selected import. Let's go again. Models. VFX lab. Assets. Models. Alright. Alright. So the model is here. Okay, I'm not dropping any frames here in the Unity. That's good, because this project, for some reason, makes the stream chug, or at least it's like my post-processing. I don't know, I have no idea. And you might be wondering why I'm keeping like this scene or like this skybox. And oh, I also want to, oh no, the pivot is there. Okay, that's cool. So that's gonna look like this when it's rotating. So, you know, you still see the rotating texture, but you also get like this little mesmerizing swivel, because the rest is like the same mesh wise. So that's fun. Yeah, so why I keep the default skybox? Well, the thing is, the default skybox, the default Unity skybox is really, really ugly. But the cool thing is that it has like some ugly dark colors here and some brighter colors there. And if you can actually make something colorful look good when you have this skybox in the background, then it's gonna look good everywhere pretty much. Oh, thanks for the reminder. Okay, I'm gonna hydrate. I'm gonna run out of water. Which is actually a pretty plausible scenario, because story time. Back in October, I had like a leak from my water supply, and I had to get like a plumber to fix it and all that. It was a mess. I was like 5 days without water. It was annoying, but whatever, it got fixed, and yeah, that was in the past. That was back in October. And then came the water bill. Actually, I missed the water bill that was up until November, and got the one that was up until February, essentially, because they get they print them out every 3 months. And I somehow lost or missed the previous one, so I just got the one like some weeks ago. And okay, let's play a game. Alright, so my usual, like the normal water bill comes at around 15 euros, maybe 20 euros. Alright, but this bill actually had all the water consumption from the leak back in October. I'm urging you to guess how much that water bill was. And while you do that, I'm gonna start making things here. So I'm gonna make a folder. Yeah, Sammy, you're awfully close. Yep. More than that. Wow. Yep, yeah, exactly. 2600. Obviously, obviously I haven't paid for it, and I'm not gonna, because I'm renting, and that's like the homeowner's problem. We just, you know, did like a thing to get it down a bit. Yeah, I'm not paying anything. Yeah, but the thing is that, you know, if they cut the water, it will be my water, not not the homeowner's water. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. For now, I still have water, so yeah. Don't be afraid to send me reminders to hydrate. It's still cool. Alright, let's see how that looks before I actually... No, you know what? I'm gonna do it all in a particle system. Right? Right. Right? Right. Yeah, it's all gonna be in a particle system. Mostly because I also want to add actual particles in it, and it would be easier to see everything together. But also, particle systems give me one cool thing even when I'm working with like individual objects. It gives me sorting, and that's pretty cool. So just gonna call it tornado. No shape, no speed. Lifetime, I mean, lifetime could be 1 with a duration of 1 and an emission of 1 burst. So, you know. Oh, yeah. Have I tried VFX Graph? I have worked a bit with it. I'm pretty fascinated by how powerful it is, because I did feel a bit restricted, but then again I was trying to do some weird stuff, so maybe that's on me. It's pretty cool, but it's not available for the built-in pipeline right now. So yeah. Oh yeah, loading models in the particle system. Yeah, the shuriken particle system is pretty good. I mean, I really like it. Okay, obviously I don't want the render alignment to be view. I want it to be local, I guess. Yeah, local is good. And just out of curiosity, if I make it rotation over lifetime, obviously not on that axis, but on this axis? Yeah. So yeah, I can have all my wiggle here. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Okay. Okay, it looks silly right now because you can only see the middle part moving, but you know, if I actually add a texture here, and boy, I do have some textures to add. So I'm just gonna pick one like this. Whee! Have I used Unreal Engine for Niagara? Sorry. No, because I haven't worked a lot with Unreal Engine. I do want to, but never really had the opportunity. I'm gonna make it a bit, yeah, like that, and I can also add some extra panning. You know what, I think I'm gonna keep it steady because rotating kinda makes it a bit confusing. And I get easily confused. I'm not sure if I'm gonna use this texture actually. Probably gonna go with Worley, because Worley is the answer to everything pretty much. Ooh yeah, oh yeah, this is some sexy noise. Yeah, I'm gonna go with something like this. Yeah, no, you can do a lot with Unity's particle system. Like the shuriken system is pretty powerful. I mean, it's pretty much like Cascade for the Unreal. Again, CPU based and all that. Yeah, I found that, you know, it's much more powerful than, you know, people think. Okay, I do want to. You know what? I'm gonna add a plane. Yeah, something to, you know, to use as a reference for my ground. Something like that. And I do have like a, yeah. Alright, let's go. Alright, I will probably mask the bottom part with a bunch of other stuff. But the top part I do want it to be dissolved, so let's see, is it, yeah, this thing here. No, the other way. And I like that. I mean, I get rid of a lot of information like that, but whatever. Yeah, it's probably gonna be masked. Oh, I also want the scaling to be higher too. Yeah. Looks like a fire cone. Yeah, it could be fiery. I'm also keeping the post-processing for last because I want to first get some cool colors going, and then I'll see about adding the rest. Okay, so first off, I'm gonna make a smaller one here. Nope. You know what? Forget that for a bit. Let me see. Some vertex offset could look cool, probably. Vertex offset. Yeah. Yep. But it should probably follow. That, alright. I could make it monochromatic too. I'm not sure. We'll see, because this is actually gonna be a simple unlit particle. Without any sure what to do for the color, to be honest. You know what? Yeah, just duplicate it, and like this is just a solid color, but I am gonna change it actually. I'm gonna make it like this again, just so I could mask it out on top. But I don't want Yeah, I just want that. So that it just kind of masks off on top. So like this looks like that, and this looks like this. Okay. And this could actually be the black part. This can just be like an emissive thing. You know what? I'm just gonna add like the I'm just gonna add post-processing already, because yeah, for all the colors and all that, I'm just gonna need to have a bit of bloom, and yeah. Alright, there we go. Okay, obviously that's intense. Alright, that's looking good already. Whoa! That was fun. Something else I like to do is if it's gonna work. Is it gonna work? I mean, if I sort it, yeah, if I sort it a little bit and offset it a little bit. Yeah, I mean, I don't care about better email send my old email. Whoa. Looking color that could go along with this, maybe something like this. Or why they can, but look, could embrace that. Or I could make a new gradient for this and stop reusing all my old gradients. Okay, yeah, I think I can get behind that. Oh, that's the outside. Okay, so and I can actually make something for the outer layers. And that could be yeah, it's probably going for a dark tornado vibe here. Yes, I think I ended up going more for a vibe like the Wolf Games tornado that I mentioned. But no. Ooh, though. Okay, this can look interesting. Bring that back. Well, that's something I can change. You know, I'm gonna change that. You know what? Now, if it all rotates, it might actually be alright. So let me, you know, slower. Okay, making it 360, but 4 times. No, thanks for the follow, Snakebite. You know what I want to try here? I did something there which looked kind of cool, and I want to try that. So, use a gradient map, but make it a gradient, like a black to white gradient. Oh, it's because of this. No. Oh, wait. Okay. Oh wow, thanks for the subscription, Snakebite. That's so nice. Okay, what did I do before that actually looked cool? I think it was... Okay, I had this. Oh yes. That looks cool. I also had some Fresnel, which now isn't working. Why? Okay, let me bring some changes back. Another changes back again. Yeah. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah. Well, again, thanks for the subscription, Dom. Hey, so cute. Yeah. I don't want this. Use the Hudson with. How does that look? I actually want this to move slower to better sell the motion. Okay, before adding more layers to that, and because trust me, I will add more layers to that, I want to cover up this ugly mess at the bottom. But like with a different mess. That's fun, I guess. I don't know what to call it. Let's see what mess to use. You know, oddly enough, I think this is actually the tornado mess from like that first tornado that I made. That's cool. I think right up and home. Yeah, I think that should work. But let me scale that properly without any rotation, and oh, thanks Renat. Yeah, that's a nice reference. Yeah, I mean the approach is similar to what I'm doing. Like multiple meshes, dissolve, shaders, emission. Oh, speaking of, I can actually, thanks, because that reminded me, I can add something else as well. So to this, I can add a burn. Oh, thanks for the reminder, Code Tech Ninja. Scale this down just so that it hides things. And I can add like a... Actually, I can start with this one, because that's always a nice thing to add. General use messages I collected over the years. Actually, not that many, especially for VFX. It's like I have made a package, like my VFX Essentials package, and it has like some really basic stuff, like, you know, just like a circle, this thing, a semi-sphere, a very subdivided plane, a very subdivided sphere, a very subdivided cylinder with no cups, and not that subdivided cylinder, and this cone here. Oh, Outer Wilds. I really have to keep playing this. Hey, Drumnum. Just taking a look at the Outer Wilds tornadoes. Alright, so... no, sorry. I mean, something like that I can start with. And make it a tad bigger. And then I can also add like a little disc underneath. A glass shader on that cone. Well, actually, these are opaque, so maybe it could work. Okay. I'm gonna add the disc, or I mean, it could be just a quad. You know what? Let's make it a quad. Yeah, let's make it a quad. It's okay. And oh, it's the other way around. All right. Or just nice. Right. Let's make something cool for this. I mean, I can actually use the same noise texture. I mean, it's been nice to me so far. So this one, yeah, but I can make it radial. Well, actually, first off, let me mask this bad boy. Yeah, I can mask it out, and I can make it radial with polar coordinates, or I can make it swirly. Nah, swirly is too messed up. Just something like that should work. There actually, yeah, still, yeah, all right, that's better. This could, yeah, this could work well with this. I mean, it's not always useful, but sometimes it helps. I have like two separate modes for masking. The one is obviously to multiply things with like this is multiplied with a circle mask, so you know it all gets dissolved. And well, I have the add sub mode as well, which essentially, you know, just if the value of the texture is above 0.5, it adds it to the values, otherwise it subtracts it. So you can get basically effect like this, where you have a solid shape towards the middle, and then just gradually your noise gets cut off on the edges. Sometimes it's useful. What are the main things that make VFX expensive for performance? Lots of transparency, that's for sure, because you have issues with overdraw, and yeah, generally transparent objects are expensive. So yeah, And then obviously just using loads and loads of particles, especially with Shuriken, because Shuriken is CPU based. So, you know, using a lot of particles, yeah, it can drag your performance down. Yeah, that is polar coordinates indeed. What is it? What are they? That's weird. Also, I can. I don't know if it looks good. Yeah, you know what? I dig that. I think that's alright. Also, is this using the same material? No, it's using a different one. Sorry, trying out stuff. Yeah, dynamic tessellation is usually quite expensive. I mean, it's not something you would want on like particle VFX. It's more of a tech art VFX thing, you know, like if you have like sand or something like that. Oh yeah, alright. I'm digging this. Okay, yeah, I was making this as well. Yeah, I think going inwards makes more sense. Though, I mean, I'm not sure what you also mean by adding geometry. Because, I mean, what other way did you have in mind, like, dynamically? actually I wanted to add like an inner radius thing. Also, I'm gonna add a glow. I'm not sure how well this will look, but I wanna add this. Something about the selection in the geometry step. Yeah, it is. The selection is pretty performance intensive. Like, hands down. Size I want it to be fixing it like 10 here or something like that. Obviously not keeping that color. Additive. No, I don't want the additive one. I want the transparent, that one. Yeah. By the way, welcome to the game. I haven't heard of it, but I mean, either way, thanks for letting me know, but yeah, not in a position to get any more freelance work at the time. By the way, yeah, I just want to show this. I mean, I've showed this before. Also, what's going on? Okay, yeah, I've showed this before, but I constantly find it pretty cool, so I'm gonna show it again. So, okay, this is using like the default unlit particle shader that's using a transparent rendering mode. Okay, and if I use the fade rendering mode, it's kind of different, but not quite. But the essential thanks, Sam. The essential difference to that is that if I'm in fade mode and I lower the alpha, it disappears completely, which is kind of like what you would expect. But the thing is that if you're in transparent mode, if you lower the alpha, something else is happening. Instead of disappearing, it actually works as an additive. So if I actually go to additive and bring the alpha back, it's the same as before. So that's really awesome, because you can get something in between. Like because here, for example, and if I like remove all the lighting and bring that over to like one color, you see that it's basically transparent. You know what? Let me add the soft particles there. Okay. It's basically like a transparent particle with just like color all over the thing. But if I go all the way here, now it's adding its color, and it's additive. And the cool thing is that if you keep it somewhere around the middle, you get some color information, because if it's completely additive, the color gets washed out, and you get some of the color information that you could lose, but still affect the background, because if I had it like this, then it's just like overlaying. So that's what I wanted to show you, because I find it pretty cool and I really like using these. Hey CMC passerby, is expecting PMA when it's transparent. I'm not sure what you mean by PMA. And also what I wanted to mention is that it's usually a good thing you know what, make that, what, pacing? Yeah, pacing is better. It's always a good thing to have like some glow particles like that in your effects, because they really act as visual glue to the whole thing, and they can also enhance like the whole feeling of your effect. So, and it's also like a good way to fake bloom without actually having tons of bloom. Pre-multiplied alpha. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, it's pre-multiplied alpha essentially. But the naming isn't like very obvious that it's that, because it's just called transparent instead of fade. So it's not very good at explaining what it is. Alright, you know what, I'm gonna add some more of these, but I'm gonna actually make them use a particle system for once. So roundness 2, I guess. I'm not good with names, coming up with them or remembering them, to be honest. Roundness 2. And this is gonna use something else, but gonna use a noise, something cool. Yeah, I'm gonna use the same noise. Yeah, specs. Yeah, that's not like a good Diablo talk. That's like the VFX Diablo talk. Like it's a well-loved talk. So what I like to do to better demonstrate that, you know, this is pretty violent towards the bottom, is having meshes like this with the I will mask, rectangle mask. Yeah, mask it like that. Yeah, just multiply whatever. And I will actually have them. Whoa. actually be like that, but I want them dissolving, so I'm gonna add some custom vertex streams. Custom XYZ. I mean, I thought it makes any difference, but whatever. And have that be like this. Yeah. Size over lifetime. I only want it of the X and Z. Or X and Y, but not the Z. And actually give me 1 second, I will be right back. And I'm back. We're back. So yeah, I was adding this thing here. Okay, yeah, this is looking a bit more violent, which is good. In this instance, we like violence. And you know what, I am gonna add some like spiky things on the bottom as well. I think these will look cool. I am leaning towards making the whole thing more violent actually. Hey Sandy Modi, yeah, most of my videos are uploaded already on my YouTube channel. Oh, which also brings me to something that I forgot to mention. We hit 1,000 followers in both the YouTube channel and the Twitch channel, so yay! I wish I had something to celebrate, but yeah, that's pretty cool. I mean, obviously I didn't. When I started doing the streams, I didn't, care about getting a lot of followers or whatnot in those channels as well. But I'm glad, people enjoy the streams and the videos and, they help them. So, yeah. Oh, and thanks for the subscriptions, Andy Modi. Lots of subscriptions today. That's so cool. I mean, I haven't been streaming for a while. Okay. Like it's behaving a bit weirdly. No, that's cool. No, I think that's cool. I might use my gradient again. All right, some spikes then. Wait, no. How long did it take me to make that VFX master shader? The shader itself, not that long, but as you can imagine, you know, I had to learn a lot before I could make it. But the thing is that it's not a very complicated shader. I actually have it open here. Like, okay, it's big, right? It's a big boy. It's like 500 lines, but most of that stuff is like basic, just plain texture manipulation that you would do on like a simple GLSL shader. Yeah, it's a big boy. I have a bunch of local shader keywords so that, you know, if I'm not using displacement, oh, I can use displacement. Damn, why am I not using displacement? Anyway, if I'm not using though like color banding, vertex offset and all that, then they get yeah, lots of shader variants. Lots of shader variants. But the cool thing is that Unity either way strips all the variants that you're not using on build, so yeah, plenty of properties. And then it's just a matter of, you know, modifying your UVs. So, you know, if it's, I have like the UV here, and you know, if it's polar coordinates, then I do this. If it's swirling, I do this. And then I use these UVs to sample the texture. So, you know, I just, you know, sample using UV, and if they're in polar coordinates or swirly, you know, doesn't matter. Same goes for like the masks. I just, you know, sample the mask and just multiply the value of the mask, and I sample a gradient, and you know, it's simple stuff. It's really simple stuff. Yeah, exactly. It's a lot of simple things combined into one complex result. If you're interested, and I mean for anybody else who's interested, who might be interested, let me share a thing. Come on. Yeah. So it's not this one, but I did share like one version of a VFX master shader that, you know, might be useful to you. It has like 3 parts and goes through a bunch of these effects step by step. You know, you can add more and more. One thing that I didn't do with this shader, the one that I shared, is that I didn't take a lot of particle stuff into consideration. And the thing is that you can use plenty of the stuff that, you know, particle systems give you. So for example, I'm using, you know, custom data from the custom vertex streams in order to drive the dissolve, or to add a random value to the panning so that you don't get like duplicate particles, stuff like that. So yeah, simple concepts, but you know, blended together. Well, thanks, Sammy, but trust me, I mean, there are concepts that I really cannot get my mind around, like, I don't know, ray marching and stuff like that. So like dissolving textures and making simple masks, these are like literally the first things I learned when I got into shaders. So yeah, I mean, they do seem simple to me after all this time, but they are simple concepts compared to other stuff, I guess. I'm glad. I hope you liked Renatos, and obviously if you need any clarifications or anything, let me know. Okay, what did I want with this? So let's make some cool looking spikes. I'm gonna make them with this. I'm gonna use like a... Actually, I have a spike. Yeah. I don't like that very much. I might use, yeah, like a spark thing. Yeah, and also use a secondary noise. I'm just gonna use the same noise. You know what? Actually, that makes 0 sense. I'm just gonna use the same. Cloud noise, cloud. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and use like this one texture for the whole thing. I mean, it's working so far. Go ahead and use what would work better. Yeah, sure, I think that works. And I can just make these smaller. Yeah, I think these are spiky now. And yeah, that's cool. So as I mentioned, one thing that I like to do to avoid repetition, because I mean, it's kind of obvious here. No, I think it's pretty obvious that, you know, they're all panning the same way. So one thing I like to do is I have this extra panning here. Again, I'm not good with names. If I do it, it looks messed up, but wait, I can use custom vertex streams. Either way, I want some custom data to add some dissolving at the end. And also, I use the fourth component thing as basically a random offset on the X and Y. So now if you see, without it, every can I make it? Yeah, I can make it more obvious. You see, like every single particle is the same, and with the extra panning, boom, randomness. gonna use my gradient map. Obviously, I'm not gonna leave it like that. It's gonna start, actually lifetime is gonna be like much smaller, from 0.3 to 0.5. Yeah, it's good. Speed is gonna be like a lot, but oh, I'll come back to that Sunday mod. Thanks for asking. Wait, I will dampen that so it starts like that, and then it dissolves. Yeah, that's fun. Okay, Sammy. Thanks for that. You know what? Let's make it a bit random. 0.5 to 2, I guess. Add more. Ah, hey, Skip. Welcome to the stream. Thanks so much for the follow. Yeah, I'm glad you're here. Okay. You're exaggerating. I have no idea what I'm doing. That's not how this works. Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot to get back to that. So, Sandymoni, this is a little tool I have with which I have actually made all these like 112 gradient maps. It's a cool little tool that I think I've also shared the code for it, maybe. Anyway, but the premise is pretty simple. Like if you have an object selected, here you can see all the properties that the material on it has. So like the main texture, noise texture, normal texture, and all that. Like if I actually select the particle system, it gets the material and gets all the different textures that my material has. And if I select, like for example, let's select this tornado, yeah, here, and I go over to the gradient map, I can and hit modifying, and let's, oh no, not that one, sorry, yeah, that one, and hit modifying, now I can actually see in real time what I'm doing. So, you know, maybe I'll make like a different gradient thingy. Yeah, for some reason it doesn't like to update. That's not from my tool, that's something Unity does for some reason, but whatever. And yeah, if I hit generate gradient map, it will replace that texture here and make the gradient map 113. But yeah, I don't care for that now, so I won't add that back. But you get the point. Text to this sub-object for materials to reference. That could be really cool. I haven't found out how to do the sub-object thing. I'll look into that at some point. Make a tornado script to make a tornado change element of power during runtime. Yeah, of course. Yeah, I mean, you can see that if I change like the gradient to something more fiery, for example, yeah, you can get some different effects like that. Square texture with multiple gradients stacked on top of each other. Oh yeah, that's cool. I've actually been thinking of making something like that, but for texturing simple models and characters, because you know I usually have just like a palette of different squares with solid colors and select colors from that. So you know, having an easy way to make those in Unity would be cool. You know what, since I added these, I might as well add some flying particles as well. Because why not? This generating pixel textures in place of using gradient variable. Yeah, well, I mean, to be honest, they're quite bigger than they could be. I mean, they're 128 by 32. They could be like 64 by 2 or something. Yeah, but you know, they're still like 2.7 kilobytes. Whatever. But yeah, the thing is, there isn't a gradient variable for, you know, Unity shaders. I mean, shader graph does have them, but even though they do have them in shader graph, they can't be exposed as properties. So yeah, there are some tools out there. I can't remember who. I think Ronya made a tool for gradient maps. But I can't find it. Yes, we're going constantly back and forth. Alright, let's make some cool little particles. Alright. I think using just that should do the trick. And yeah, I have a just that works. Like a blobby thing. Rotation could be random for all I care. Oh, it's stretch billboard, so it doesn't matter. Much smaller though, much smaller. You know what? The shape is gonna be a circle, and I'm gonna set that to be 0 because I am adding a velocity that's gonna be like that. Even like that. Size over lifetime is city. Oh, it's because of the dampening. Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Way too erratic. In the texture sample is no more clear and interpolate the colors of gradient structure of some kind. No one so, but I guess, yeah, since you can have up to 8 colors. Yeah, it's a bit tough, I think. Yeah, I mean, you can see what Cedrograph is doing to sample the gradient if you look into the code of the sample gradient. It has an internal structure for it and all that, but I guess it's not easy to translate and easily, well, actually, it should be easy to translate. I mean, since they expose the gradient editor inside Cedrograph, they could expose it on the material editor as well, I guess. But I don't know, I'm not so sure. So I think they could be pretty much similar, but the interpolation is happening on the GPU. Yeah, I'd say so. Okay, I think I want at least one more layer. Yeah, exactly. But either way, the Unity gradient editor allows for 8 keyframes. So, you know. Oh, I remember what I wanted. Yeah, baking animation kills is also really cool. I recently worked with a pretty cool workflow, which is to uh, bake like character animations onto a texture, which admittedly can be a pretty big texture, uh, and you know, play them back with a shader. And that was like a really cool workflow, like because you could do that with like GPU instanced characters, and you could have literally thousands and thousands of animated character on screen. Sorry about that. Thank you, Sam. You know what? If I add one more of those, but I instead use a mesh like the old one. So small, oh my god. Yeah, forget about that. Oh, thanks for the reminder. Sure thing, Bionic State. Thanks so much for joining. Well, both the Discord server and the stream. I hope you had fun. I'm just gonna remove the first one. And you know what might be fun, but also might not be fun? You know what, I'm gonna try it. Worst case, it's gonna look ugly. Yeah, there's a free GitHub project somewhere. I think it's this one. Might be this one. Could be pretty cool for like RTS games, you know. Okay, I think this can look fun. Maybe, potentially. Yeah, I'm using built-in render pipeline. And well, something not exactly glazing, but more like a distortion thing. Mostly to get some cool colors out of the chromatic aberration, to be honest. Because you know me and chromatic aberration. Can't get enough of it. Picture for this. subtle enough. Doing distortion with the graph pass or writing out normal? No, just graph pass. Just simple plain old graph pass. Hey Electrack, oh, I'm glad you like it. I'm considering maybe popping up some of it, or I don't know, it feels short, but I mean I could just let's go. Also, I am going to add some chromatic aberration here as well. Doesn't bother at all. And color grading, yes please. Yeah, this just makes the colors chill out a bit, which is good. We can add another glow. So yeah, color grading is essentially what saves you from the overkill bloom, because like if I remove color grading, you can see that this is like, oh, I don't know if that was visible, but this is like 100% white. But like, you know, with some color grading, this is much softer. That's what I like to do with color grading. Well, Alex Rack, the distortion effect is just grab pass, as it's called. You know, it's a really simple shader. In case you don't know, grab pass is the way that in the building pipeline where we, you know, get whatever is behind the object, like the color. Yeah, of course, I mean, that's what I do, it's just shaders. And yeah, I just also have, like, I use a normal map as a guide for the displacement. And I also use chromatic aberration based on the distortion, so, you know, yeah. Oh, and thanks, Sammy. Yeah, as I mentioned, glows are, you know, this looks alright, okay, but you know, adding the glows, it really brings this together. And again, the glow works like visual glue for that reason. And yeah, quite game dev. Yeah, we've been making this here on the stream. It's just like plenty of different elements all stacked on top of each other. And I am gonna add more as well. Not really for a game I'm working on, just plain old practicing. You know what? I am gonna elongate this, just the tornado mess. So if I use 3D cursor, yeah, I can just like that. Yeah, I think that's a bit better. I mean, a lot of the details are lost, but then again, it's a tornado-ish effect. You know what? Maybe too much of the detail is lost. How expensive would that whole effect be? Yeah, it is suitable for real time. Why wouldn't it be? I mean, okay, yeah. Grab pass isn't like everybody's favorite thing, but I mean, it's like one grab pass plane here. I mean, and grab pass works on mobile too. I mean, I don't know. It's not that crazy. I don't think so, at least. Oh wait, what's up? Oh, thanks for the raid, Undersuke. I just realized. Oh, and thanks for the follow-up, Aloy. Welcome, raiders. Yeah, we could video games. Well, technically, I'm not making a video game right now. Sorry, I'm just making a tornado. You know what? I'm gonna change the background a bit. Oh, thanks everyone. And thanks for the follow, Connie Works. Yeah, just wanted to make a tornado. It's been a while. Yay! Thanks for the cheer. Does any see others? Oh yeah, Anderson. Yeah, it's all. The base mesh for the tornado is this one here. I made it very early on the stream. So it's just like plenty of layers of those, and yeah, a bunch of extra stuff. Like its elements like glow, one tornado, another tornado, base, some base stuff, some glows, some more base stuff, spikes, particles, more tornadoes, some distortion, and like the whole thing. Oh, thanks for the follow. And you know what, I am gonna... Oh, thanks. Yeah, for sure. I mean, VFX, so much fun. I can't recommend it enough. You know what? Maybe if I... No, I don't want... Medium point. I think that's what it needs. I think it needs more of that. Well, thanks for the follow. It's Arkin and Water. Yeah, maybe some more of that will look good. Yeah, obviously I'm gonna cut it off a bit, but yeah, I think that's what it was missing. VFX hard to learn. Yes and no. I mean, I was lucky enough because I got into VFX after I had like some experience with shaders. So, you know, it wasn't too hard for me to get into some of the shadery aspects of VFX, that's for sure. But you know, I had to learn other stuff as well, because VFX rely a lot on timing and colors, and yeah, these are stuff that I'm still learning. I can't say I'm particularly good at them yet, but you know, I'm still learning. What if I'm gonna try this. What if that was soft? I seriously cannot tell. It's better. Maybe it's better. What if this was soft? Wait. No, why? Why did it disappear? Okay, whatever. Alright, thanks so much again for the raid. How would you make this as an ability? that startup particle effect. How would I start it? Well, all of these rely on dissolving, so I would probably just start with like, it would start with like the ground stuff spinning, like these and these, and these, like they would appear, and then the rest would just, you know, kind of dissolve in, and similarly just dissolve out. You know what? This worked out too well, so I am gonna chunk it up even more. And now I think it needs to be taller. Okay, I mean, because I have nothing else in the scene, like the context, it's hard in context to understand that, you know, this can be large or something. A way to cheat would be to just do like this, or even like these. Maybe not so much. Is it 20 by 20? So, you know, now it looks bigger, because if you think that each square is like 1 meter, you know, now it's big. You know, it's all relative stuff. The tornado game, I animate an alpha mask on the Y, so the tornado looks like it's growing up on the ground. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm doing. Like this is moving. Well, it's moving on the X too, but you know, it's also moving on the Y. So it's, and because it has like all the swirl from the geometry, it looks like it's kind of twirling as well. Dissolve this a little bit more. Okay, minus 1. Oh, it's because of these. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's too stylized to, properly merge it with like volumetrics and stuff. So I'm not sure how good it would look. And also, I have no idea how to do proper volumetric clouds, so there's that. Okay, I think I did something that kind of ruined something. I ruined something. This stuff. Doesn't work. I mean, I could add some trails. Some trails could be nice. Mess with the colors here, to be honest. Yeah, let's add some trails. Just to sell the whole sucking in, I guess. This actually reminds me. Should this go outwards or inwards? Music changed to something that I don't know if it will be copyrighted or not. We'll find out. Anyway. Oh, hey, Stuff. Welcome to the stream. Oh, thanks so much. Yeah, it turned out interesting. I like the blue. It gives a nice contrast. No, this is all Shuriken. Built-in pipeline, Shuriken particles, all the classics. You know what? I'm gonna add some trails. Yep, of course. Greek classic. Where is it? Here. So none of that. Just 2x3 or something. Radius thickness. I mean, -3 and stuff like that. Yeah, I think that makes more sense. Oh well, no worries. I mean, the stream will be all uploaded on YouTube if you want to see something specific, but honestly, just like a mess like this, and just, you know, different layers and layers. And all that. Now for some trails. So none of that. Less, but also thicker. The button on the tube. Oh, are you talking about this thing? Like the swirly mapping on the texture? No, Alex, this is not ERP, this is built-in pipeline. The noise effect on it. I'm not sure. Wait. Well, there is a distortion thing here that, you know, just as a grab bus distortion with some chromatic aberration. I'm not sure if that's what you're talking about. The rest of it is just like a simple noise like this. Which is like mapped on the tornado. Oh yeah, yeah, it's I have a distortion on the texture as well, and you know, it's just panning on the UVs. And since you asked, Alex, the UVs are just this, but the thing is that before I actually, when I made the mess at the start of the stream, I used proportional editing to like twist the whole thing so that, you know, the UVs, while, you know, they stay simple, they follow like this swirling motion on the mess. Right, and for this I will just use like a line. Yes. Well, that's annoying. Freaking blending. Yeah, of course, and don't hesitate to ask if you need any, if you want any more clarifications. Yeah, see, because I don't, for some reason, I don't get the option to. Oh wait, no, I'm stupid. Never mind. I thought that I couldn't sort trails for some reason, but I was wrong. Oh well. Yeah, this could start from here. And usually for trails, I used to try and add like noise textures and make them fancy with cool trail textures and all that stuff. And then I realized that, you know, simple is the way to go, really. So I just like set the width to 0 like that, and then I just fade out the back. And yeah, I'm fine with that. I mean, and for fading out, I just again fade it out. I used to be scared of fading things out in particles. I wanted everything to be like dissolved or scaled down or something, but you know what? No, fading is fine. And I can add a random color here, so like it's gonna be black. Seriously, what's your problem? Why doesn't it get updated? Thank you. And maybe some of that pink is maybe some of that blue. I guess my VFX said trans right. Now there's something I don't like. Yeah, that was accidental, but I feel that way too. Like that, having maybe, you know, much less. Yeah, exactly. It's all happy accidents. Yeah, exactly. You never know when you're gonna end up making something Lovecraftian for your VFX. But it's always a nice surprise. It might be too messy. Distortion kind of made it too messy. Tone it down a bit. I can't believe I'm saying it, but maybe lower the chromatic aberration as well. What made you get into tech art and VFX stuff? Well, for me it ended up being kind of like my natural path, because I used to dig 3D like since middle school, and I also liked programming also since middle school. And then I got to like a computer science uni, but I still like to be, you know, creative and make stuff and learn how to model and all that stuff. And then I figured that, you know, there's a place where I could do both. Well, in a mediocre, like, yeah. Sorry, lost my train of thought. But yeah, I learned that I could do both as a technical artist. So, you know, I pursued that and learned about shaders and so on and so forth. And then, you know, VFX actually came after I learned about shaders and tech art. It was like a natural path for me again, because, you know, when you get to know about shaders, then VFX is a bit easier. You don't have to get into new technical stuff because you already know them. Oh, hey, Avery. Oh, thanks so much. I'm glad you like it. What is that? That's there. I'm gonna get away with one more glow. I might be a bit greedy here. Yeah, Ari, all from start to finish. I mean that, you know, I have my VFX master shader handy, but yeah, I made the mess here, and yeah, set this all up. Yeah, it will be uploaded, so yeah. And of course, if you need anything, just let me know. Oh yeah, thanks. I would say you learned more from school or self-experience. Absolutely, everything from self-experience and messing around. My school didn't have anything around game development whatsoever. Why is it? Okay. So yeah, I had to learn Unity on my own, and then shaders on my own, and all that. It's barely visible. Oh, thanks. Yeah, yeah, the colors stand out alright. Though to be fair, I'm not particularly happy. Doesn't look very clean. I don't know. Maybe I've been staring at it for too long. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. You know what? I'm gonna do that. Going the other way around, right? Some kind of this, yeah. End of the brick out in an orbit around. Yeah, that'd be cool. That would be cool. I could also, I mean, that's kind of cheating, but you know what? I'm just gonna add like a little light here. Just to sell it a bit more. I don't know how bad you can do it, but let me try it out. Disconnected. Instead of wind. Oh, no, I think it will always look a bit disconnected. So I'm not quite sure what I could do on the top of this to make it look, you know, better. I'm trying to see my references here. But I don't think there's a good answer. And I think one thing I can do is this. I think this detail is helping. You can duplicate the main shape of the tornado and the smooth shape of the tornado. So it's the top part. Oh yeah, that's a good idea, Ivory. Yeah, I might do something like that. Game called Myth Force. I did not see that. What is it? Oh wow. Yeah, seeing the trailer now. Yeah, it's like an old 80s cartoon. Wow, that's definitely an art style. Looking cool. Yeah, that idea was actually pretty good, Avery. Let me try that out. So maybe with this one. Okay, yeah. Oh, good cartoon smoke is, or like good smoke. Smoke is like one of the holy grails of VFX. Like realistic or stylized or anything. It's tough, but it can look so cool if done right. Okay, you know what? I think it's alright. I think I can call it. I think I'm happy with it. I think I can go to sleep because it's like past 12 AM here. Yeah, I think it's looking good. It certainly looks like a step up from my first tornado. Oh, I could add these little smoky things. Could I? No, I think it's a magical tornado. It doesn't leave any debris. I don't know. I don't care. But yeah, no, I think I will leave it like that. Yeah, it's already busy on the eye, but I think it has this pizzazz to it. Because I mean, again, one of my references was this tornado by Golf Games, and like, yeah, sorry. To say that this is busy on the eyes would be an understatement. Is busy on the eyes could be an understatement. I mean, it's really fancy, but yeah. Yep. Nope. I'm happy with this. And yeah, we'll upload the video soon. So you know, if anybody missed anything or wants to go back to see something, it will be uploaded soon on my YouTube. So I don't know what that was. So yeah, thanks everybody for joining. I hope you had fun. I had fun. It's been a while. Hopefully I can stream some VFX again because that was fun. And yeah, Sammy, thanks so much for joining this time. I hope you enjoyed. And I will see you on the next stream, whenever that might be. Alright, bye bye.